Welcome back, guys. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing well in these troubling times, especially considering what's happening right now in Ukraine and in Europe in general. But this is not what I want to talk about in this today's video. Today's video, I want to cover something that's probably one of the most important things in every person's life, which is the health side. And in my past, the moment when I started to educate myself more on health, about fitness, my focus went so heavily on physical health, because this was one of the biggest points where I was struggling, because when I grew up, I was a obese boy. My mother could not get me to stop eating. Like when we went to the family's doctor would always ask what are you guys feeding him? And I mean, I could just not, I couldn't stop eating. I loved eating so much. I could just take a loaf of bread, slice it, put jam on it, drink liter or 2 liters of milk, and still feel let me have more. So I just loved eating, and to this very moment, I actually love eating a lot. My wife always tells me every time we get home, I eat, or I eat after every hour. Or I mean, right now I'm a slim man, and people who see me eating is I get so focused. I eat like a dog, or
Puppy.
like nothing else exists around me, and it's actually, I love eating so much. When I go out on a date, dinner date with my wife, then for her it's so hard to compete with the food. Or when we order something and we are waiting, then it's hard to have a conversation with me, because I'm thinking when is the food gonna come. So it's interesting to go on a dinner with me, definitely. Coming back to just this nutritional part, I would say where I made my shift towards healthier side, and how I was able to slim down, because I was I would say up to age 19 or 20. I would say age 19, I was all the time overweight. I felt in terms of my body, I felt I'm in a I felt like I'm in a prison, literally in a prison. I couldn't change. My weight would all the time go up. It felt impossible to become a slim person, just literally impossible. I thought it's just really bad genetics. There's nothing I can do about it. And when I passed the 100 kilograms mark, I don't know how much it's in pounds, maybe 220 or 230 or whatever it's in pounds. So when I'm past the 100 kilograms, it was I think it was around Christmas time. I was I think 19 years old or something like this. That was the red line. That was I was in my first year of my university, and this was a red line. I was like I will do whatever it takes. I bought myself a new scale so I could weigh myself accurately, and I would just start starving myself. I lost, I think in 5 or 4 months, around 20 kilograms, and it never came back. I just literally starved myself. And this is something I would probably cover in a next video about my weight loss journey, because in this video I want to talk about more how I eat right now and how I'm able to like stay slim regardless of what's happening. And in my current diet, I would say it kind of looks like the normal food pyramid, except I'm on vegan lifestyle, full whole foods, plant-based, plant-based, which means I don't eat any like animal products. But overall, it's still like lots of vegetables, fruits, grain. Right now I'm in Thailand, so I'm mainly eating rice, legumes, some nuts, and yeah, of course some sweets. So a couple of biscuits also every day. But yeah, mostly like most of my calories come from starchy carbohydrates like rice or potatoes or pasta or whatever. Most very strong protein part comes from legumes, and helping with nuts, and just I dilute my calories, so to say, with vegetables, because vegetables like Chinese cabbage or any other cabbage is so low on calories. And so that was like major differentiator for me. And just the way I feel right now is like completely different. When I was like young, I had so many health issues, and I thought that the high blood pressure that was diagnosed when I think I wasn't even like 15. Maybe when I was like 12 or 13, I started getting like started kind of getting diagnosed like, hey, Christian, you are having, your blood pressure is too high. And up to like my early 20s, it's like, this is genetic, you can't do anything about it. And this was kind of like complete nonsense, because right now, like, my blood pressure is so okay, like my body is feeling so good. If like the truth is, I was eating too much oil, I was eating too much animal fat probably. Like the food was making me sick. It wasn't genetics. The food was too calorically dense. Like, it's, some people like to eat more, some people like to eat less. That is genetics, of course. But even if you like are extreme eater like me, you can still be a slim person by just diluting the calories. Like, you can increase the volume, but you can, for example, right now, you can double the volume of your food and decrease the calories what you're eating. And so, and our bodies cannot, to some extent, we can't really eat more. So you just like eat foods that fill you up, so you stay slim, and additionally just like add like fruits or vegetables, and just start loving it, and you will feel like so much better. Right now, just before I started filming this video, I actually had a bowl of rice, beans, Chinese cabbage, tomato, cucumber, with some hot sauce. I think I didn't have any soy sauce this time. And it's like, and of course some silky tofu. It's like awesome meal. I just feel so good. I could eat it like almost 6 times per day, which almost is true. I think I eat these like around 3 or 4 times per day, and this is usually the way I just stay happy and energetic. Yeah, hope you have learned something. Ask me below whatever you want to learn from me about nutrition or my eating habits. Share your experience. How do you plan your eating? What do you focus on, or what topics would you want me to cover about nutrition in future videos? So like this video, comment, share it, and hit the bell button also to stay up to date, and we'll see you soon. Bam!